Field ready to go. Green coming out off turn 4. Good start. Everybody's down in between the turns okay. Angela Horde on the bottom looking inside.
Right over the first turn area. He's driving back up on the track. Jack Gentile. Whoa, he's hung up many.
Jack Gentile with the number 20 up over the berm in turn number 1 and out of the park. He's back. So Gentile driving back onto the racing. White being shown. Field set to go. Jeremiah Munson trying to put a cap on a championship season. Jumps out, grabs the number 1 spot. Boland coming out of there in second. Frank Horde the third goes to the top. Down to the bottom, David Constantino now will take over fourth. Constantino in the 124 now third as they come off the turn. And the Dancing Bear machine is now up into the top 3. Rico riding fourth. Frankie Horde the third. Next in line back there in that 5th spot. They're up the backstretch together, and Brundage makes an outside run. DJ Brundage driving around the outside of Horde as Jeremiah takes Tholen to turn 1. David Constantino, solid run right now for third. Angela Horde threading her way through traffic. She's working on the 99 of Jay Lias right now, and they're dead even going up to turn number 3. Angela, the first lady of Budget Sportsman on the bottom, she got Lias. Now she's going after Hutchinson as they drive down into turn number 1. Race leader, Jeremiah, out in front. He's got the number 1 position. Good race going on behind him. Tholen is second. Rico holding on in fourth with Horde in 5th. They'll go to turn 1 together. Brundage goes up the hill, and on the inside of him, driving up into that next spot is the 71 of Butchie Irwin. Irwin is there. Angela Horde is now going to the outside. Horde around the outside of Lias, now going up to the outside of McCoy. McCoy down at the bottom. Angela Horde sweeping around the outside of him as Munson goes by in charge. Tholen still second. David Constantino riding in third. Rico fourth. Good run for him. Horde is 5th. 71 next in line, Butchie Irwin, and then Angela Horde has now gotten around McCoy to take that spot away. So Angela Horde on the move as they work, and we got one slow in the backstretch. The 39 just limping along in the backstretch. That's Bill Bocus, and Bocus trying to get to the pits. Something going away on Bocus's 39. So far, so good. He looks like he might make it to pit road. And now he refires and continues on. So Billy Bocus back on the track and going again. At least he's up to speed. And now he's slowing again, up in turn 2. Bocus is 39, becoming a hazard. Black flag will probably be coming out for Billy Bocus if the starters deem he is truly a problem on the racetrack. Race leader in front, Jeremiah Munson over Tholen. Tholen still second. David Constantino riding in third. Frank Horde is fourth. Trouble in turn 3. Yellow lights are on. I think that is the 4 of Chris Hutchinson of Johnstown that has come to a stop up there. Up off the second turn, the Mangino pace truck heads to the pit area. Angela Horde working her way towards the front, right now side by side with the Greco number 16 as they get set to fire, and Jeremiah steps down and goes, and off the turn they come, and now the Hordes are right together. Frank Horde on the bottom, Angela on the outside. Angela Horde looking to drive around the 13 of Frankie Horde, and they'll go to the back stretch together. Jeremiah Munson on the front of it. Tholen riding up in second. David Constantino right there in third. Fourth place run is a 71 of Butchie Irwin, and Irwin looks like he may have something, and David Constantino's now moved to the outside. Angela Horde on the bottom, putting that 113 at the bottom of the racetrack and throwing it down into turn number 1, trying to get dead even with the 13 of Horde. Field off the backstretch, looking at the halfway sign right now. Jeremiah Munson, Mike Tholen are the top two. David Constantino really giving that 124 a workout, but he just doesn't seem to have the oomph. And here comes Angela. Angela looking inside Frank Horde at the turn. Frank in the number 13, Angela in the 113, the Sampson Motor Car entry, and she is really working on that number 13 now for track position and a top 5 run. Field off the turn, out in front, Jeremiah Munson, Mike Tholen working, hasn't been able to get to him yet, but he's right there. 2-car length difference between first and second. Back in the pack a little bit, riding back 5th and 6th, Frank Horde and Angela Horde. And the two of them are battling it for that track position. Jeremiah down into turn number 1. Tholen won't go away. And now the 71 of Irwin is working on David Constantino. Frank Horde's 13, Angela Horde's 113. Those two right together. As Munson rolls by, nothing has changed at the front of it. As Jeremiah is still going strong. Backstretch, Duncan going slow in the 4. So Duncan catching the ride in the Hutchinson number 4. Looks like he is going to go back to the pits. So he has cleared up between turns 3 and 4. Jeremiah Munson, track champion in the Budget Sportsman division. Munson right now all by himself. He's there by 3 or 4, and it doesn't look like anybody's got anything for him. Mike Tholen tracking in second, Constantino, then Butchie Irwin, Frank Horde and Angela Horde, and then Grieco in the 16 next in the running order. Then Jay Lias, the 20 of Swinton, has pulled up. And right behind him going to the turn is Rick Lamont. So Lamont threading his way through traffic. Field starting to gap out a little bit as they settle in and the laps are clicking off here in this Budget Sportsman feature go. Jeremiah trying to put a capital W in the column for this team to end the season. He has got a championship and he's looking for another win. And Mike Tholen inching up on him. Tholen's right there. Munson cannot take a break as Tholen is now right on the bumper as they come off the turn with 2 to go. 2 laps remaining. Jeremiah and the Harry's Auto 351 with Mike Tholen. Tholen a little bit better, down between 1 and 2, but Jeremiah really strong off 3 and 4. Tholen, white flag, 1 to go, no more time, and now inside. Butchie Irwin working on David Constantino for 3rd. Horde still there for 5th. Right behind him, Angela riding in 6th. Grieco is 7th. Swinton is 8th. Lias is 9th. And here comes Jeremiah. Jeremiah Munson picks up the win. Munson rolling. Mike Tholen is 2nd. Constantino 3rd. Butchie Irwin 4th. Frank Horde 5th. 6th is Angela Horde. 7th was Grieco. Budget Sportsman feature now in the record book. Jeremiah climbing out down in victory lane. Jeremiah Munson, he is the Budget Sportsman champion here at Glen Ridge this year. And that's a good way to wrap up the deal for Jeremiah as he picks up the win. Street Stocks waiting patiently in the backstretch to fire it up and go. Good job by Jeremiah and the team. Joey Oxford will take you out to Street Stocks. Ready to go next.